Hey everybody, just coming in to do a little bit of practice with you all, as it seems like the sixth dimensional element is pouring in rapidly, and I feel like I need to give you a little advice about breathwork. So, or actually I'm being told. So sit nice and tall. And we're going to use the breath. So remember, the breath acts as a bridge between the physical body, the mind, but also our spiritual awareness. So we're going to start to just feel the body, breath, and then we're going to lift up towards the top of the head, which is where it's all coming in at the moment. So spine straight. Deep breath in. Sigh out, let the shoulders relax. And again, deep breath in. And just notice any tensions in the body. So sometimes the body's really tight, particularly at the back, and we get a almost like a resistance to the energy that's pouring down. Just let the head go up and down, releasing a little bit of tension there. Side to side. Now just become aware of the physical body. Notice how you're sitting, spine nice and straight. And then bring your attention to the breath. Notice it coming in through the nostrils. Notice if one side is more active than the other. And focus your mind on the side that's least active to try and bring balance through the energies of the left and right. So the left and right energies are, left is feminine, right is masculine. So let's bring some balance to that. So focusing on the side that is less active. And when it starts to open, bring your attention to the tip of the nose. Feel the breath pouring evenly through both nostrils. Bring your attention up to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. And then reach up your attention to the top of the head. Start to feel the connection to the energy that's coming in. So as you really focus on any physical sensations, where you're placing your focus, especially on the inhalation. Good, now take your attention from the top of the head, above the head, and imagine a big ball of golden energy. So this is called the monad, or the higher self. And just make a connection to it. Notice when the mind wanders in and out of, this is what the body's doing, am I sitting straight, which is the ego part of the meat suit. And the breath and the mental focus is where we connect to the higher self up here. So just really try to tune in. It's a subtle frequency, it's like tuning a radio station, but you don't know what the frequency is, so you've not been given it, and you've got to find it by senses, and they're not necessarily our five senses, that is subtler than that. So just keep tuning in. Okay, now when you feel a sense of something above the head, and it might not be an orange ball, you might see it as a different colour, but it's a ball of energy. And you might not see colour, you might just be able to imagine it, which is fine too. Okay, now imagine that there's a little string, very, 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 very fine thread, and it's coming down from the top of the head, through the crown, through the third eye, through the throat, and it connects into the heart where the true self lives. And just let's sit with this. So that's all we're going to do. Just going to sit with trying to connect to the energy through the breath and our imagination. Just really feeling now that connection between right at the top of the head, where that ball of energy is, and the heart space connected by a thread. It's almost like when you were children, you made those pretend telephones and you got two tin cans and you strung a thread across it and you could actually hear. What we're doing is that. So imagine this, like, hello, hello, is there anybody there? And we're talking our individual Atman self to the higher self. So we're talking through this beautiful golden thread. Check that the jaw's relaxed. And just stay with this. Just listening, observing, feeling. So when we listen in this way, we're really listening with a sense of a felt sense, not with our ears so much at all. Listening with our creative imagination, our connection to the breath, and the sense of energy flowing, streams of energy flowing from that top ball to the heart space. And just mentally say to yourself, I wish to connect to my higher self. I wish to connect to my higher self. I wish to connect to my higher self and let my heart merge. Lovely. Let's bring the hands to the heart space. And just take a moment to acknowledge that divinity within you at the heart and be aware of the presence of the higher self that's always available for you to find the answers that are important to you. And we do this for the benefit of all beings so that our light may shine and shine for others. So I'm Sarah O'Connor and I am a yogi, light worker, Rahani channel for the 5th and 6th dimensional energies that are coming in. And I wish you all joy for 2024. Namaste.